Perfect. So, welcome back to As Told by Ashley. And today we're going to talk about 5 things that make a 5-star read to me. One of the things I love most about reading is the subjectivity of it all. Okay. Your 5-star isn't going to be my 5-star, and vice versa. But when I do meet somebody whose 5-star is my 5-star, it makes my 5-star more worth it. Cause, like, yeah, you're absolutely right. So here are 5 things that make a 5-star read to me. Number one, it must be a well thought out plot. And I know everybody's saying, oh, well, of course a book is going to have a well thought out. Wrong. There are a lot of books that it's specifically love stories, because obviously fantasy books, of course this isn't real, but romance books sometimes can be so unrealistic. And I'm not talking about the billionaires. I'm talking about the timelines. The timelines on love stories, on romance stories, be so egregious sometimes. And I'm also not talking about a whirlwind romance. I'm talking about things are moving so fast and so all over the place that I have to ask myself, how long has it been? Once I have to ask that question, you're done. You're not getting a 5-star. One book specifically, I remember reading The Perfect Five by Tia Williams. And one minute they was like sitting on the stoop. It was hot outside. And then the next minute he was dragging a Christmas tree up the subway. And I'm like, how did it become Christmas in 2 pages? So yeah, a well thought out plot. On the topic, continuity. There cannot be a single continuity error in the book. And that, I know that goes into plot, but it's such a big deal that I need to separate it to make sense. A plus B gotta equal C. Don't take me from A to F. And it's just like, whoa, 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 Ranger. How do we get here? And like, here's the continuity realism loop in reading, right? And so let's say you start me here. Is this gonna look, I hope this looks right. I hope is this a straight line? You read like this. Okay. You start me here, right? And we start in the real world. I'm reading because I want to get away from the real world. Cool. When you loop me over here, it's just unrealistic enough to pull me out of the real world, but still realistic enough that I'm invested. Once we get to jump into they fall in love in 3 days and now they pregnant in 7, you've looped me back around to realizing how unrealistic it is. And now I'm back in the real world. We don't want that. Okay. Number 3, how does a book age? And this one's a little tricky because, you can only really tell with time, but that's why I try to let them simmer sometimes. Okay. I confirm I'll give a book a 5-star off rip, but I know it's a 5-star if it's been some time and I'm like, nah, this is still a 5-star. Number 3, the main characters cannot annoy me. Sometimes we are so committed to painting the resilience of an independent woman settling down that we get too sidetracked, and now this girl is just aggravating. Soledad from This Could Be Us. Girl, we get it. You independent. You never had your independence and you want to prove a point. Hang it up. Flat screen. Number 2, what did the book make me feel? If you can elicit a real emotion out of me, in love stories, like a yearning, and sometimes in fantasy too, like a yearning, I need this, or like a pain or a heartbreak. If you can hit it right here, what's on my heart? If you can hit it right here, done. Good in my book. And lastly, the book can't leave me wanting anything except when to read it again. There can't be any additional questions. I need to be like, man, that was amazing. It can't leave anything up for grabs. And yeah, that's what makes a 5-star book to me. In the comments, what makes a 5-star book for y'all?